Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's James Cowan from Pocket Power Lacrosse, and today I got a video on this floating Pita strung up in a Maverik Centrik U. A little bit about this head. It's fairly new, just released on July 4th by Maverik. This is the universal spec, so 3 inches at the throat and 6.5 up top. A little bit about this head. I'd say it's just the new improved Maverik Centrik, because they did release that a while back, and it's got a similar 3-strut sidewall design. And also on this one, they kind of shaped it down a little bit, so took out some of the sidewalls, made it a lot more stiff, and in my opinion, it improved the sidewall rail for more pocket placement. It also has some inspiration from the optic, pretty similar face shape there. But regardless, more about the stringing. It's a 7-diamond Pita, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 diamonds down the side and a coiled center track. The pocket is removable itself. It's strung with a top string here, so the leathers aren't attached to the head, so you can technically redo the top string, or to remove it, you want to take off the top string and sidewalls and untie it from the bottom of the head, and you can just replace those strings on the new head you string it on. So the leather and all the strings are just able to be taken out. This head's college legal as well as the stringing, so all shooters are within 4 inches. This thick nylon and 3 straights. So, to the floating Pita concept of it, the top half of the sidewall is locked down, so I got three locks right there, and then the rest is floating here. So there's a pretty big space where instead of having it locked down perhaps every other hole, the whole string is floating and the interlocks are there. What I feel this gives the pocket is better shift and ball control. The shift comes because the interlocks are free to move along that whole string, so if the ball goes high, these interlocks can just shift up the whole string, and they're not going to be stuck inside of a little, maybe like a 2-hole span. So they're going to be able to shift from all the way up here to sitting nice and low in the pocket, and I can already tell that this is going to cradle one-handedly beautifully, and it's also going to sit high for throwing fakes nicely because of the shift it provides. It also has some better ball control, I feel, because you're going to feel the ball in the pocket as you move to the side, because this floating sidewall is going to go to the side to side with it, so you're going to feel it in the pocket the whole time. I left these strings a little bit long just by request if you wanted to make any adjustments to the pocket. Trying to think anything else about this head. Up top here, these interlocks for the side channels, instead of just, for say, if I just looped it across the top and came down like that on either side, by interlocking it around the top of the leather, it keeps that string in place, so string from the outer isn't going to shift over to the inner and make the pocket imbalanced. So this is pretty sturdy. Like I said, pocket's going to shift, but the cross lace within, I like to call these like sections, the cross lace within those are going to stay. So overall, I'm very satisfied with how this turned out. It's been a while since I've done a Pita, and the first time I've done a floating Pita, so let me know if you try this concept, how it turns out for you. and what you think of it compared to other traditional pockets. So that's about it today. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this floating pita on a Maverik Centrik U. Thanks.